Cool guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at a Popcultcha haul that I recently got. This took quite a while to ship here due to the coronavirus pandemic happening all over the world. So I waited for this one for quite some time, but I was very excited when I received this order earlier in the week. Super excited to talk about it. I did already open the box just because I wanted to make sure the pops were in good condition, but I'm still going to act like I didn't. So it's a surprise for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. There are 7 pops in here, and they are not all mine either. I just wanted to make that clear. They are not all mine. There are some here that are for a friend, and then there are some here that belong to me. Okay, so I just wanted to say that before. And then I also probably will not be unboxing the ones that are my friends because I don't know if he wants them unboxed. So I'm just going to be talking about those two. But let me just talk about my friends' ones right now then actually. So first up, we have Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. I had to even look at the character's name because I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. So this is a very cool pop, I must say. Even though I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, I think it still just looks absolutely awesome. There's so much great detail in here, and I know for a fact that the glow on this pop is insane. So it's very cool, and I'm sure my friend's going to absolutely love him. Came in very good condition as well, which is great to see. Classic from Popcultcha, they normally always send their pops in great condition. So I'm sure my friend's going to be super pumped about this. But yeah, very cool pop, and this is only one of the Dragon Ball Z pops that I picked up. Cool, and then next up we have the Vegeta eating noodles Funko Pop. This is also an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive. We don't have that sticker on here, unfortunately. We just have the 2020 Spring Convention Limited Edition sticker, which is still great though, because yeah, I mean, I'm not as obsessed with the stickers as most people are. But I do like still picking up exclusives. So yeah, it's a very cool pop. I love that he's got like a little mouth there as well, and he's like sort of picking up his noodles. Again, I'm not familiar with Dragon Ball Z, so I'm not quite sure who this character is or what he does, or I don't know, but I think it's a really cool looking pop and a really well detailed pop as well. There's a slight little bash on the top corner here from the shipping, I reckon, but it's really tiny, so I hope my friend doesn't mind. But besides that, it's a great Funko Pop. I think it's very cool. And yeah, I think I like his whole pose. I like how he's sitting, and I think the noodle bowl there is a nice touch as well. So very cool pop. Yeah, let's get on to the ones that I own. Yes. Okay, so this is the first one that I'm going to be probably unboxing today, and this is Thanos from Endgame. This is the farmer Thanos, but this is the 2020 Spring Convention exclusive one as well. And the cool thing about this one, which is different to the other one that's very similar to this, is that this one you can detach his arm. You can take his arm on and off, which I think is just great. It's a great little detail to have, and it matches the scene from the movie. If you guys do not know, his hand gets cut off in Endgame at the beginning of Endgame, and then his head gets cut off. So that's a great big spoiler for you. And if you're not yet seen Endgame, then why are you even watching this video? Like, go watch Endgame and then watch other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, come on, seriously. But anyway, we're gonna unbox this guy. I'm pretty keen to unbox him. I always unbox from the bottom because I like to keep the pop boxes in the best possible condition. So I'm slightly concerned because I just opened this guy and a whole bunch of little purple plastic, I don't know if you can see that, just fell out of the box, and I'm not quite sure, like, surely that's from the pop, but the pop looks fine, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try to take a look at this a little bit. So hopefully he isn't damaged. He looks really fine though. That's so odd. Oh, I can see where it's come from. So like, if you look inside the head here, some of the mold is like, yeah, it's just broke off there. So the pop's actually in 100% perfect condition, but yeah, some of those purple pieces fall out. So I'm going to put them back in the box though, because yeah, I'm just going to do that. But as you can see here, this is the Spring Convention 2020 Thanos. Here is his little gauntlet, which you can clip on afterwards. It's pretty cool. So we're going to try to clip it on to him now. It's quite a cool little detail. I mean, Funko don't usually do stuff like this, so it's quite nice when you can. I don't know, you can just do little new things to your pops, you know. Gotta kind of really shove this in here, I won't lie. Okay, so it's kind of in there. I don't know if you can see that. Really, really well detailed. I probably could push it on a little bit more, but I'm not going to because I don't want to damage the pop at all and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I think this is a really great Funko Pop. And another interesting and cool detail about this specific Thanos Funko Pop is that he's on his knees, which is also accurate to the scene in the movie. And the other one isn't like this, the other form of Thanos, he's just standing in a regular position. And this one, he's on his knees, which is a really, really cool little detail to have, and I think it does match the scene of the film really well. He's also a really big like Funko Pop for just the normal 3-inch size boxes. Like he takes up that whole box pretty much, which is great. So yeah, I think it's an absolutely awesome pop. Very, very well detailed. I love the scarring and sort of disfigurement on his face here as well. It's really scene accurate to the film as well. And yeah, I was really happy when I did manage to pick this one up, because I was going to just get the normal Farmer Thanos, but I think this one is obviously way superior to that. So I was really, really stoked to pick this up, and I think he's just a great sort of addition to the Endgame collection that I currently have. So I'm really excited that I was able to pick up Thanos. Cool, and then next up, this one is non-exclusive. It's just a common normal pop, but it is Jim Halpert from The Office. And if you guys know me well, I flipping love The Office. It's definitely my favorite sort of comedy TV show, and it's one of my favorite TV shows, period. It's amazing. I love it. I've watched it multiple times. I'm busy rewatching it again as we speak, and it is just a fantastic show with great characters, great dialogue. Anyway, the Office Pops for some reason are incredibly hard to get in South Africa. You cannot find them anywhere at any retail stores. If you do buy them, you have to buy them through other people who have ordered them or imported them into the country, which gets really expensive. So I've really battled to get them for good prices. So I've been trying to just gradually get them myself, and I was really stoked to get Jim. Jim's one of my favorite characters too, I think. Often I think he's sort of like the audience perspective in the show, which is great. So this is a very, very cool pop. So happy I got him. Very, very cool. So he is just absolutely fantastic. He's a great pop. As you can see on his name tag here, it says Dave. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't. It's probably tiny, but it's a cool little detail. This pop is from one of the episodes, the Halloween episodes, where he sort of just puts a name tag that says Dave on his shirt, and that's what the costume is.
Who are you supposed to be? Dave.
Which is great, and it's a classic Jim thing to do. But yeah, it's a really, really good Funko Pop. It really did capture John Krasinski's likeness as well, which is great. So yeah, he's a really cool pop, and it's great to finally get another Office Pop besides Dwight's, because I already have one Dwight pop, and I may have another Dwight pop in this little haul here just now. So I was really happy to get a different character as well, and Jim's definitely one of my favorite characters. There is a chase version of this pop, which I was really hoping to get, and Popcultcha do the right way of doing things, where if you do order a common pop, there's a chance of getting a chase. They don't sort of sell the chase separately for an inflated price like some places do. But I was kind of hoping to get the chase of this pop, and that's Jim Halpert with it says book on his face, and it's a costume about being Facebook, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a funny little joke to Facebook. But yeah, I mean, the common one I wanted anyway, so I'm really happy I got the common one, and hopefully one day I'll be able to pick up the variant or the chase version for a decent price. Cool. And then speaking of The Office, we have Dwight as Recyclops. And this scene is like, it's a tiny scene in the whole show, but it is a really funny Dwight moment.
Happy Earth Day, everyone. I'm Recyclops. Did you know that an old milk carton can be sawed in half and used as a planter?
And there's actually a bunch of different versions of Dwight in different sort of outfits. And yeah, this is from a part of the show where he sort of he's doing like a Earth Day thing, and he's dressed up as Recyclops to promote Earth Day and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of other characters he does for the different years as well. So I'm kind of hoping Funko, although it will break my wallet, I hope I kind of do the other different versions of Dwight on Earth Day. But this is an amazing Funko Pop. I love it, and it's nice to get a different version of Dwight. Like we've got so many in his suit and stuff, which is great because he's always in his suit throughout the whole show. But there are moments in the show where he does sort of do something a bit crazy, and this is one of Dwight's crazy moments, I think, and it's a great pop, absolutely great pop. So I'm going to quickly unbox him. Very excited to be looking at this one. I love Dwight. He's one of the best parts of the whole show. Cool, this Dwight is absolutely fantastic. He's got like a little milk carton there with flowers growing out of it, which is great. What I really like about these Dwight pops as well is there's like a clear plastic in his glasses. They could have easily just left that out and just made it like sort of nothing there and just those glasses as like a frame. But it's really nice that they included the clear plastic. So yeah, he's a really, really great pop. Lovely detail. I love the bandana and like the eye in the middle of his bandana. And I love his facial expression as well. It really does capture the likeness of Dwight in the show. So yeah, absolutely great Funko Pop. Also another 2020 Spring Convention Funko Pop from, yeah, this is probably my favorite pop that we've picked up so far today, just because I love The Office and I love Dwight so much. So very, very cool. Funko did an absolutely amazing job on this pop. Cool, and then the last two are two more Marvel Funko Pops. We've got Gambit on my right here and the white version of Doctor Doom on my left. From the Fantastic Four line, and obviously Gambit's from X-Men. I'm not going to be opening these two, and the reason is because I might end up selling them. I haven't quite decided yet, but if I do decide to keep them, maybe I'll unbox them and do a video. Let me know if you're keen to see that. But these are absolutely great Funko Pops as well. I must say I do probably prefer the original or the common variants of Gambit. There's a common one out with some, like he's using his cards and stuff. This one he's kind of like posed with his like a spear thing. What's the word? Staff, not a spear. What am I saying? But yeah, it's a really, really cool Funko Pop, really well detailed, but I probably do actually prefer the common variants to Gambit, if I'm honest. And Doctor Doom is really great. So I don't know, I kind of think they, like, if I was in charge of Funko Pops at Emerald City Comic Con, I might have tried to make like a green glow-in-the-dark version of Doctor Doom for Emerald City Comic Con, where his green fabric glows in the dark. However, this is still amazing. This is an absolutely amazing Funko Pop. I always have loved the look of Doctor Doom in white, and that's why I picked this one up, because I am a fan of the character. He's definitely one of the best Marvel villains in my opinion, and yeah, I really wanted to pick up the white variants of him. I definitely will not be able to get all the Fantastic Four pops because there's so many of them already. However, I do still want to pick up the green regular common variants of Doctor Doom. So maybe if I do decide to keep this one and I pick up the original variants of Doctor Doom, then the common variants of Doctor Doom, then I'll do a review and unbox both of them side by side. But yeah, these are really great pops. Really do like them a lot. If you're a Marvel fan, I think they're absolutely awesome, and they definitely will look good in your collection. Cool guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really do appreciate it. Please let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Funko Pop from today was. I'm also kind of thinking of potentially making a new channel just for sort of collectible stuff and Funko Pops, and keeping this channel for the movie, TV series stuff. Haven't quite decided if that's the route I want to take, but I really would value your opinion on that, so please let me know in the comments down below on that as well. And especially to those who have subscribed to the channel, do you like seeing very different content on a YouTube channel, or do you sort of prefer the same content? Very curious to know that. I do really want to get this channel growing a lot, so I don't want to do anything that's going to stagger that, you know, at all. So that's where my head's at, but please let me know your thoughts on that. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. The Tenet Theories video will be out very, very soon, but I also have just released the Dark Season 3 Theories video, so if you have seen Dark on Netflix and you want to hear about some of the theories I have for the next season, please go check that out as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that too. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.